All the hits, Z101. I'm Corey Motley in studio with me. It's not very often that I get a lot of people coming into the studio. Usually, we're on a phone line talking about what's going on in the life of the rock stars. But in with me today is Suzie McNeil. How are you?
I was just driving by.
You're just driving by and decided to stop in. That's fantastic.
Actually, it's kind of true. I just flew into Buffalo
Right.
from LA yesterday.
Right, because you're living in LA now.
Yeah, I'm sort of back and forth a lot, but I just spent a couple weeks there, so I actually kind of was driving by because it's on the way to Toronto.
It is. It is. Now, you're originally from Mississauga.
Yes.
Yeah, and the one thing I was kind of trying to look up and find out who Suzie McNeil really is, and I came across your birthday. It turns out that we were born like months apart, like literally. I think it's like 2 months and 4 days or something like that.
Excellent.
And the one thing that I've always kind of prided myself on was when people come and they come out to a club or whatever, they guess me at like, I don't know, 25, 26 years old, and you've got that same awesomeness in the fact that you've got that youthful look about you.
Thank you. I love you forever now. It depends on the lighting.
I'm face to face, and believe me, these studio lights don't do anything for you. I've had people come in here before taking pictures, like, "Oh wow, what did you do to me?" But do you work at that? Is that something that you get through working out in the gym, or is it just something that you just have good genes?
The Botox. It's definitely No, I've never had that. No, I think I have a firm belief actually about sort of the way that you live your life is it's representative in your face. Like I was playing with a keyboard player years ago. I remember when I first kind of realized this. And we were playing a show, and then his buddy from high school came, and the difference of age between the two of them was huge. Like my keyboard player looked really young, and the other guy was like, suit and balding and 2 kids later. And I think how you appear is, how you choose to live your life.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, let's talk about Rockstar in Excess.
Mm-hmm.
You made it to the Final Four.
Yes.
You were the last female standing. Yet you had to be proud of making it that far, and the fact that you were the last female standing. How'd you feel when you got to that point?
I didn't actually ever think I would get to that point. Like, I didn't even think I'd make the auditions. So the whole thing was a surprise. Looking back, I feel like I'm much more confident now. I get it. I've paid my dues, and I have a different sort of outlook on I can kind of do anything. At the time, I didn't really know very much, and we were totally sequestered in that house. So, like, we had no contact with society. So that was really weird. Getting off that show, and all of a sudden you have a lot of fame, and I didn't know. Like, I felt like the same person inside. Right. It was weird. I would always do it again. Like, I'll never forget it. It was an amazing and crazy experience.
Well, let's face it. That show has really changed your life. I mean, in the fact that you made a very, very good friend on that show who happens to be a roommate.
Yes. Yeah. Not anymore, though. She just had a baby.
Oh, okay.
And she's living with a guy who works for ET Canada. And then I got engaged, and we got our own place. So we're all grown up now.
See, that's why you need to go to Wikipedia and update your own.
Okay, I'll look into that. That's funny.
I was going to talk about the engagement as well. Scott Walters,
yes.
You actually announced it on ET Canada.
We did, yeah.
Was there a very special engagement? Did he make it really special for you?
We were sort of, it was Canada Day, so that was cool. And I was playing in Ottawa, and he flew in sort of without telling me. And I knew what he was doing, and I also had a ring for him. I bought him a Superman ring. It's silver. It was $30.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so I had that for him, and he knew, and it was kind of almost like an engagement off, like who could do it first. Like, I was trying to shove it into like the sliders at the party we were at, and he was trying to figure out how to do it. And when we knew each other and we were laughing. And so anyway, we were like, first person who finally, he proposes wins.
Nice.
And it went all night, and we were like drinking and partying. And then the next morning we woke up really early, like big headaches. We had to fly back to Toronto. I was all mad, getting ready, blah, blah, blah. I look at my finger, and there it was. So he slipped it on while I was sleeping, and he said he was laughing, all like passed out and drooling, and
That's
he's putting the ring on.
Did he take pictures?
We took one in the morning.
Oh, so there was no actual of slipping on the.
Funny.
Now you had MTV.
He won.
Oh well, I mean you both won.
Yeah,
Realistically, you both
we
won.
Did.
You had your house on MTV Cribs in Canada.
Yes.
How was that?
It was weird because it's Tara's place and she's still living there now, but it's far from a mansion.
Right.
You know, it's not very pimped out. And so when our publicist contacted us, I was like, I don't want to do that. Tara, what are you doing? She was like, Suzie, I have 3 words for you. MTV, or that's more than 3. That's 3 letters.
3 letters
in one
at
word.
least. Yeah.
She goes, it's MTV Canada.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? She went, it's all just, like they said, just make it fun.
Yeah.
So we just tried to make it as fun.
Did you do the fast motion stuff and the
yeah.
now you see my crib, now get out?
Yeah. Totally. We were trying to, there's like a bloopers where we're answering the door. Like we did like 6 takes of it. We couldn't do it.
Nice, nice. Now you are playing at the Greg Fruin Theater this Wednesday. It's the 31st.
Yeah.
And what can we expect from a show from Suzie McNeil?
We try to, keep it interesting and fun. And like I always feel like the point of radio songs is for ADD and don't bore us, get to the chorus. Yep. But when you're able to see someone live, I feel like it's my job to sort of tell a story through music and stretch out and take people on a little journey. We do a bit of rock star stuff still. The hits, we break it down a little bit. We have like a little acoustic set and stuff. So we try and just have everybody have fun,
So it's a show.
Yeah.
It's like a real come out and you got to experience the live
so.
Suzie McNeil.
It's like Jimi Hendrix.
No. No, you're not going to be lighting any guitars on fire on stage, are you?
Other things.
Well, Suzie, thank you so much for coming in. Again, you can pick up tickets at the Greg Fruin Theater in Niagara Falls. And, it's been so much fun having you in here. I can't wait to see what you do on stage.
Thank you. We'll see you there.
All right. Suzie McNeil is at the Greg Fruin Theater this Wednesday. It is the 31st. Get tickets now.